If you're watching this, I'm guessing your body doesn't feel like yours anymore. Let me be honest with you for a minute. You are not lazy. You have been trying for years, probably. Keto, intermittent fasting, cutting carbs, maybe some cleanse, maybe a trainer. Every time you work for a minute and then life happens and the weight comes back and then some until you look up one day and you're in the worst shape of your life. And after enough of that, you start telling yourself things you don't say out loud, that your body is broken, that you don't have the discipline, that you're the problem. So you don't take your shirt off at the pool. You avoid photos. You avoid the mirror when you get out of the shower. You don't feel good naked. And nobody knows how much you think about it. Then you go to a doctor. Maybe your cholesterol is up. Maybe your blood pressure. Maybe your A1C is creeping into pre-diabetes. Maybe they told you your testosterone is low normal, but you feel like garbage. Maybe they told you your hormones are fine, but you feel like a different person than you were a few years ago. So they tell you to lose weight, eat less, move more. Maybe they offer you a pill. You go home and you try again, same result. It's not your fault. The problem is none of those diets were built for your body. They didn't look at your hormones, your metabolism, your gut, your real life. They told everyone to do the same thing and hope it will work. That's exactly why I created the fat loss cycling system, because I went through the exact same thing myself, and I needed something that actually fixed the root cause, not just the number on the scale. My name is May, and I have been exactly where you are. I didn't come from an athletic background. I was short and thick, still are short. Growing up, I got bullied so badly that I developed social anxiety, and I was super insecure and extremely self-conscious about my body for years. I tried everything to change it. 14-day master cleanse, no food at all, protein only diet. I even ran a full marathon thinking that would fix it. Nothing worked. Every time I fell, I thought it was my fault, that I just didn't have what it takes. So in 2015, I finally hired a real coach. This guy had coached 7 Olympia champions. 3 months in, I got on a bodybuilding stage for the first time with abs that I had been chasing for years. I couldn't believe what I looked like. So I went on to compete 16 times across multiple categories. I became a 4-time overall champion and finished top 5 22 times. So you could say I am an expert in getting shredded and building muscles. But here's what I learned during those years that changed everything for me. So even working with the best coaches in the industry, I was getting cookie cutters plans. That's just how they run it when they have 300 to 500 clients at any given time. I don't blame them. There's no time to give you attention or answer any questions. And the meal plan were so strict that anything off the list, it was cheating to them. As someone with a demanding career in illegal and later finance, I couldn't sustain it. I kept rebounding. It was so embarrassing. I developed a bad relationship with food, and I have so much guilt around eating. The extreme dieting destroyed my hormones and my gut. I got labs done in my 30s. My doctor looked at the results and told me my hormone level matched a woman in postmenopause. In my 30s, I couldn't believe it. Everything I had done to my body to look a certain way has messed me up on the inside. So at that point, I knew I needed something completely different. So I hired a coach who used a flexible dieting approach, and everything changed. I could still have my favorite food and drinks in moderation. Carbs were back. Nothing was off limits. I still went out with friends. Never had to meal prep. Really, I didn't meal prep. I was literally eating barbecue pulled pork crunch wrap and still getting shredded for a competition. Seriously, this is what I looked like when I was eating the barbecue pulled pork crunch wrap. Um, but the flexible dieting fixed my body on the outside. My hormones were still a mess. So I found another coach who used blood work and a hormone-based approach. And for the first time in years, my energy came back. I was sleeping through the night again. My sex drive came back. I finally felt like myself again. That's when it clicked for me. You cannot separate fat loss from health. Most coaches pick one side or the other. The bodybuilding coaches care about getting you shredded or getting you lean. The functional health side care about what's going on inside. Almost nobody does both. And both is what actually works long term. And this is especially important if you're over 40 because you're not in your 20s anymore. Your body needs more hormonal and health support to get the same results. The stuff that worked when you were younger doesn't work the same way now. And if you ignore that, you will keep banging your head against the wall. Those two experiences are exactly why the fat loss cycling system have both sides in it. The flexible nutrition, so you never feel restricted or like you're missing out on life. And the functional health side, so we actually fix what's going on inside your body. That's why I went past the standard personal training and sports nutrition certification. I took multiple advanced courses, especially in the functional health, metabolism, gut health, hormone, and autoimmune. Not because it was required, because I needed it myself and I knew my client would need it too. That's how I built the fat loss cycling system, not from a textbook, from actually living it. I will explain how my program works, but first, let's see some amazing transformation from my clients. I do want to point out, this client, he is actually a satellite tech. So he is always on the road and he lost 35 pounds in 12 weeks. And she lost 26 pounds living in her van. She traveled across the country. He is a truck driver. He lost 40 pounds in 4 months. And not to mention hypertension, type 2 remission. Amazing. This client come back to me 3 years later, told me that she still maintained her results. Amazing. So what you're going to get with fat loss cycling system, one, comprehensive hormone and metabolism assessment. Most coaches are not trying to do this because I took multiple advanced courses in functional health. I can look at things most coaches simply are not equipped to address. So an initial hormone and metabolism assessment to see where you are hormonally. So if anything is off, we can address it immediately. I will look at your entire body, finding the root cause of why you're experiencing the symptoms. I will run thorough assessment, review your blood test results, and suggest any additional tests, for example, like GI stool tests, if needed, to determine the underlying issue. With nutrition, supplementation, proper training guidance, we are focusing on healing your body from the inside out. The following are functional issues we address, but not limited to. So gut issue like IBS, acid reflux, chronic bloating, constipation, frequent diarrhea. I want to say this, having consistent acid reflux, bloating, diarrhea, those are not normal. You need to get this addressed. PCOS, insulin resistance, prediabetes, and type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol and high blood pressure, chronic fatigue and burnout. That's not normal. Systemic inflammation, hormone imbalances, metabolic resistance. This is estimated value at $250 a month. So with my flexible nutrition reset system, we'll build your metabolism back up so your body actually burns fat efficiently again without giving up your favorite foods, drinks, and social events. You get exactly what calories, macros, and food you need to lose weight, gain energy, build strength, and build muscles. You get recipe books, simple meal plan, cheat sheets, shopping guide, travel guide, so there's no guesswork. No foods are off limits. You eat out weekly with the people you love. You learn how to read nutrition labels, shop, eating out, and travel and stay on track so you never need to rely on a coach or a program again. This is estimated value at $450 a month. With my Get Tone training system, I build the workout based on your schedule, your preference, your body type, training experience, your injury history, and whether you train at home, in a hotel, or at a commercial gym. So you build muscle and burn fat without spending hours at the gym. This is estimated at $250 a month. With my custom app access, all the workouts are delivered right to your phone, customized to your goal. Every exercise is demonstrated, so you always know exactly what to do and how to do it. The video will show you how. The apps record the work, the way you use, and tell you what to increase the following week, so you can keep getting stronger, keep progressing. You also track your body weight, your measurement, and your strength gain every week. I also have access to your nutrition tracker and training inside the app, so nothing slips through the cracks. So this is estimated value at $97 a month. You have access to me every single day of the week. You never feel alone or unsure. You will never have to wait until your next check-in to get help. And we have a weekly progress assessment. So every week, we will review where you are, what's working, what needs adjustment, and what's next, so you never hit a plateau. I provide feedback and adjustment within 24 to 48 hours, usually within 24 hours. We also have a private members group chat, a group of people on the same journey who actually support each other, share a win, really root for each other every step of the way. You also have access to a full resource library. Like I said, recipe books, grocery shopping guide, travel tips, everything. So high protein recipes, low carb, vegetarian, vegan, Costco guide, Trader Joe guide, even holiday guides, increase testosterone naturally guide, even help you to sleep. The total estimated value is $1,891 per month, but your actual investment is a fraction of that. We will talk through exactly what that looks like on our call. So before our call, I need you to do one thing. Score yourself honestly in 7 areas of your health right now. Rate each one, 1 to 10. 10 means you're doing great, and 1 means it's complete disaster. 1, energy. How are your energy level day to day? Do you wake up tired? Do you crash in the afternoon? 2, sleep. How well do you sleep? Falling asleep, staying asleep, waking up actually rested. 3, body composition. How do you feel in your body? Stubborn weight, belly fat, close fitting. 4, sex drive and mood. Libido, motivation, mood swings, irritability. For women, hot flashes if you have them. 5, blood work numbers. A1C, cholesterol, blood pressure. If you don't know your number, score yourself based on what your doctor has told you about your health. 6, gut and digestion. Bloating, reflux, constipation, diarrhea, food reactions. 7, mental clarity. Brain fog, focus, sharpness. So once you have all your 7 scores, just text them to me before our call. This helps me show up already knowing where you're at, so we are not starting from the scratch. And honestly, going through this yourself is going to help tell you a lot. One last thing, I take this call seriously, and I ask you to do too. So please show up ready to have an honest conversation about where you're at and what you want. If you need to cancel or reschedule, just give me 24 hours notice. I respect your time. I ask for the same. See you on the call.